I'm sure many of us have heard about the LinkedIn company, but do we really know what they do? Today, we're going to talk about this corporation and about their human capital management.
LinkedIn was founded in 2002 by Reid Hoffman and acquired by Microsoft in 2016 with a valuation of $26.2 billion. It is the biggest professional networking site and has more than 575 million users. This company belongs to the software as a service industry, and they practice a product-led growth business model. This is because they rely on the product itself as the primary driver of customer acquisition, conversion, and expansion. Also, they practice strategies like free trial offerings, self-serving buying experience, freemium offering, and many more. Lastly, the current CEO is Ryan Ronslansky, who began its work in this position on June 1st, 2020.
So now, LinkedIn has a variety of customer segments, and for each one it has different value propositions and benefits. For recruiters, it is an effective tool to find the best candidate. Also, its database is useful to find resumes with references and a lot of other information. This facilitates recruiters' job, since they do not have to go outside and recopilate information in order to make candidate lists. For advertisers, also its database provides them useful information in order to access a targeted audience. For third-party developers, LinkedIn apps let them develop software tools and solutions used to support customers on third-party websites. Finally, for actual users, for professionals, it provides them the opportunity to announce their talents and skills. Also, it is an easy way for them to establish relationships and create new contacts. Besides, it can be used to build your own brand as a user to facilitate and secure recruitment. One of its best benefits is that it is free of charge for almost all its features.
Like most of the companies, LinkedIn measures its success based on its growth, but also on the impact that they have on their collaborators, being either customers or employees. We are certain that as a SAS company, some of the KPIs that they use in order to measure their development are payback of cost of acquiring a customer. This is to know how long it takes for the company to recover the cost of acquiring new users. Lifetime value. To know the total worth of LinkedIn of a customer over the whole period of their relationship. Churn rate. This is to know the annual percentage rate at which customers stop subscribing to a service, like gross and net new annual recurring revenue. This is to understand the portion of LinkedIn's revenue that is expected to continue in the future.
So, according to Craig Williams, which is a former head of IT department at LinkedIn, it's like the area of information and technology. Talent is a priority, and they rather focus on what the company can do for their employees rather than what the employees can do for them.
However, when we talk about how LinkedIn motivates their employees, we can see that they have a powerful way to do it, which is by asking them to share stories where they felt proud of themselves. So this would make them feel valued and happy with the results in which they put all their effort. Also, trusting in them will lead them to self-motivated engagement because it is proven that intimidation and fear will not help, but it will make them feel bad about themselves and, in consequence, less inspired by their work.
In LinkedIn, it is important trusting and supporting their employees. That is why they have an always motivated staff. It is clear how they are involved in their career plan and development of their employees in order to make them grow, make them happy, and also, it's a long-term inversion because they are creating loyalty to their employees. And also, creating a more qualified staff. LinkedIn is an example of an organization who knows their way to attract, develop, and retain human resources.